How can the sun transfer heat to you? You're not touching it, so there can't be any conduction, can there? And since most of the space between you and the sun is just that, space, except for the thin layer of air formed by the Earth's atmosphere, there can't be any conduction either, can there? Because once you get beyond our atmosphere, there's almost nothing out there to do the conducting. But the sun still feels hot. Amazing. How is that possible? Is there a third kind of heat transfer which allows heat to move through empty space? Yes, there is. And to understand it, you must first of all remember that heat is a form of energy. Now, energy can travel in various ways, but one of the chief ways in which heat energy travels is in the form of waves, rather like the waves that a boat makes when it moves through the sea, or the waves that spread out when you drop a pebble into a pool of water, or the waves that travel along a rope if you jiggle one end of it up and down. In all these cases, what you are seeing is the effect of the movement of energy itself. By means of waves, energy can move through any distance. You can do it yourself. You can make that umbrella move without touching it. Tie one end of your rope to the umbrella, and now move your end of the rope up and down. You can actually see that your energy is traveling through the space between you and the umbrella, and then making the umbrella move. The heat energy from the sun travels like that. The sun sends out waves of heat energy in all directions. Each of them is rather like the spoke of a wheel, and this is exactly what scientists call them, only they use the Latin word for spoke, which is radius, from which they get the word radiation, the name given to this third kind of heat transfer. So it's by means of radiation waves that the sun can transfer its heat energy to you and make your molecules go faster and therefore make you hotter, even though the sun is millions of miles away. Just as by means of waves again, you can transfer your energy to the umbrella and make it move, even though you're standing several meters away from it. But it isn't just the sun that radiates heat in all directions. So does an ordinary fire, or a stove, or an electric light bulb. In fact, waves of heat energy are radiated to some extent by all sources of heat. Even you radiate a certain amount of heat in the form of waves. Come to think of it, there are waves everywhere. Oh, watch out. Here comes a big one now.